of the time when you talk to someone, you're not going to have any trouble at all. Most people are willing to talk to you about Jesus and Christianity, and they actually will enjoy it. But there will be times when you will have people who will not be nice to you and will push back on what you say and maybe even get angry at you. But this isn't really a bad thing. I want people to understand that when we face opposition like this, it's actually something really beautiful, and it acts as an apologetic in itself. Because one thing it does is that it reveals Jesus to other people. When someone's coming at you and they're attacking you, and you respond with grace and you respond with kindness that they don't deserve, you're actually showing them who Jesus is. There was a pastor named Richard Wurmbrand who was in communist Romania in the 1950s, and he was in prison for being a Christian. And the guards would beat him, and then he'd go back to his cell and he would pray for the people who had just beat him. Now, he was praying for the people who were destroying his body and showing them grace. Now, hopefully that sounds familiar. That's what Jesus did for us. And what actually happened is that the guards who saw this, they actually saw Jesus for the first time, and they became Christians because of what he did. So it really does reveal Jesus to other people, and that's a beautiful chance for us to get to do that. But it also shows Jesus' value to other people. Think about what Pastor Wurmbrand did again. He could have at any time denied Christ, walked out, everything would have been fine, but he didn't. And every guard who was watching him could see that he valued Jesus more than he valued his own comfort, and not even comfort, just lack of torture. And that speaks volumes to people when you continue to persevere no matter what people are saying or doing to you. You are saying to them how valuable Jesus is. And now another important thing to remember is that the people who are angry with you, their problem is ultimately a spiritual problem. And we are only with Christ because he saved us, and we didn't deserve it. So you have to remember to be humble, and to be humble when you're dealing with these people, because it's only by the grace of God that you are not in the same position they are. So how do you keep going as this is going on and on? Well, I had to ask myself this question because I got a little bit burned out for a while, and I went back and I read all these stories about people like Pastor Wurmbrand and a bunch of people, because I wanted to know how they kept going and why they didn't quit. And what I found was that every one of them, what it came down to is that they loved Jesus more than anything else. These people, when you read about what they said and how they lived, they loved Jesus. So if you want to persevere, you have to cultivate that love for Jesus. You have to seek him, you have to know him. You have to know your Bible. You have to see who he is. You have to see his humility and his grace and his love. And you need to be captivated by that vision of Jesus. And that's the only thing that will keep you going.
And if you'd like to hear more from Amy Hall, visit str.org.